The Sim World Racing Network presents the All-American Racing. Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the beautiful Loudon, New Hampshire, home of the New Hampshire Motorspeedway. Stop number 18 on the 2024 All-American Racing League Cup Series. Glad you can join us here on Tuesday, June 11th, for the New Hampshire 181. 181 laps around the 1 mile New Hampshire Motorspeedway as we get set to bring you some great racing action tonight. Here, we'll flip over to this. Here, we can take a look. Just a few minutes left in practice. The practice speed so far, Alan Bledsoe sits on top of, excuse me, the time sheet at a 30.680 second. Kyle Purcell, a 37.47. Brendan Mathia, a 37.94. And then Riley Hoots, a 38.27. And Dave Hara, a 38.45. Are your top 5 so far in practice tonight. Take a look here, see if Alan Bledsoe, there he is, Alan Bledsoe out on track in his number 42 machine. We will put the best times there up on the left-hand side of your screen. 15 cars signed in and have taken practice so far tonight for the race here in New Hampshire. About 2.5 minutes to go in practice, and we'll be right back to you here when qualifying gets under the way. We'll just let you watch and listen in as the prior practice here for the last couple minutes. Okay, we get set for qualifying here from New Hampshire. There you can see the car on track is the 75 of James Nelson. He will be on track. There are a couple other cars on track at this time. The 15 GamerTube Elite machine of Dave Hara also on track. Kyle Purcell working his first lap of qualifying down in turns 1 and 2. Ken Pack just finishing up his warm-up lap here and takes the green flag. Alan Bledsoe out on track. Brendan Mathia coming around to complete his first lap. So a few drivers will stop the clock there this time around. Looks like 2 so far. Brendan Mathia 31.391 and Hoots with a 31.518 so far here in qualifying. Looks like Kyle Purcell's finished his first lap. He puts up a time of 31.117. 31.117. Back on the clock again for their second laps now. Across the line, Dave Hara should put a time on the board. A quicker time, a 30.934, 39.34. Ken Pack with a 31.366. Brendan Mathia now jumps to the top of the charts with a 30.847. 30.847. Dave Hara still up there with a 39.234 as he's about to complete his second lap. As I say that, as Dave Hara comes out of turn number 4, as Kyle Purcell and Alan Bledsoe both go quicker than Mathia. But let's see where it shakes out for Hara this time across the line. Any improvement? Doesn't look like Dave Hara will pick up on his first lap. Michael Kurzulek there going down the back straightaway in his number 41 Moza butt kicker Ford Mustang, looking to set a time here. Already has a time locked in at 9th quick, seeing if he can improve on a 31.426. Lorfano and Rodriguez both completing their first laps in the 5 and 6 spot. Kurzulek across the line, see if he can improve any. No improvement, unfortunately, for Kurzulek. We'll take a look here at Dave Lorfano in the number 8 target machine. Works off turn number 4. Coming back down to complete his second lap. We'll see what that time comes up at. No improvement for Lorfano. Michael Boone also coming out of turn number 4 down across the line. There you see it. As he will jump up to 6 with a 3.1104. 3.1104 for Mike Boone out of turn number 2 here. Oh, that's not going to be a quick lap. The 26 of Chad Snyder into the inside fence on lap number 2. That is going to negate his second lap. Larry Garnes out on track. He's already put a lap in. Have a 31.125 for 9th quickest so far as he heads down the back straightaway here, coming to turns 3 and 4. His second time around, looking to improve on a 9th place start. Turn 4 down the front straightaway. Across the line goes the Garnes machine. And he will hold with a 31.125. Garnes holds with a 31.125. Snyder just completing his second lap after getting to the wall. Make sure that everything is all fine and dandy with that machine. So as we sit with under 30 seconds of qualifying left here, we have a 13 cars, right? 13 of the 15 have qualified so far today. So we will see if anyone else comes out and makes an attempt. Doesn't look like they will have enough time. So at this point, looks like the provisional pole will go to the 01 Toyota of Kyle Purcell as time runs out on qualifying. As we get set to grid the race cars for 181 laps around the New Hampshire Motorspeedway, 1 mile in distance, so 181 miles will be the total distance here this afternoon. As the field will get gridded there on the front straightaway, just at the start-finish line. You can see there in the middle of the screen. 15 cars ready to go to battle tonight. Let's see here. Take a look at this. One provisional request for Kelly Thomas, unfortunately unable to join us here tonight, so Kelly will be using a provisional. Locked into the playoffs so far at this point is Kelly with a win earlier this year at Phoenix. So it looks like all the cars are gridded and locked and loaded. We should see the pace car roll from the starting line very shortly. As I say that, the starting lineup comes up onto the screen. As we'll take a look here, Kyle Purcell and Alan Bledsoe will go from row number 1. Outside row number 2 will be the 99 of Brendan Mathai. Outside him will be the 15 of Dave Hara. Travis Rodriguez and Michael Boone will go from row number 3. Then we'll see David Larfano and Riley Hoots go from row number 4. Larry Garnes and James Nelson make up row 5, and they're number 20 and 75 respectively. Then we see Chad Snyder back this week after a week off last week, and Ken Pack going from 12th. Then we take a look at row number 7. You have Michael Kurdzilek and Curtis Sabran in the 54. No time for him. And then starting shotgun on the field tonight is the number 2 car, Tyrone Yo, out of Pennsylvania, will start in 15th tonight. So 181 laps coming at you as the field gets set to go as they roll off of turn number 4. As they roll into the Geico restart zone, green flag is in the air and we are racing at New Hampshire. Great start from the inside row for the 01 of Kyle Purcell. He's going to get out in front of the 42 as they go through turns 1 and 2, but they are looking to go 3 wide potentially off of turn number 2. Nothing, not having it though, as Purcell leads the way down the back straightaway. The battle is on for second, as that is Bledsoe and Mathia battling side by side into turn number 3. Turns 3 and 4 down around to complete the first lap of 181 tonight. It's still Kyle Purcell over Bledsoe. Mathia battle for 3rd and 4th and 5th on, as well as Travis Rodriguez and Dave Hara go side by side down into turn number 1. Side by side through 1 and 2. Looks like Rodriguez is going to get the good run off the corner. We have trouble a little further back. Larry Garnes, and it looks like potentially Chad Snyder? Nope, just Larry Garnes on his own got out of shape there. Sorry, Chad, didn't mean to involve you in something you weren't involved. Let's take a look here as they go in. Coming out of turn number 2, Larry Garnes just loses it there on the bottom. Pretty slippery down there still. So that'll bring out our first caution of the race on lap number 2 as Larry Garnes will spin, causing the caution. Didn't hit anything, fortunately, so shouldn't be too much damage on that thing, but we'll get the field all caught up behind the pace car and get the field racked and stacked, and we will be back with a restart here momentarily. As we see the field get doubled up as they head down the back straightaway, we are under the white flag, so 1 lap here as they go down the back straightaway, so half a lap that is, as they will be coming back down to the green flag here. This time out of turn number 4, the front row now will consist of the same as before. Kyle Purcell and Alan Bledsoe will be on the front row as they work their way through turns 3 and 4. Look for the green flag on the exit of turn number 4 this time. Here we come into the restart zone. Pace truck to the infield. Leader on the inside, first car to fire. Green is out and we are racing again from New Hampshire. Oh, we got a car around. The 79 and the 20 get together. Going to bring out another caution. Unfortunately, great look at that here from the backstretch cam, but we'll see if we can grab a replay of that as Travis Rodriguez just lost it and Larry Garnes nowhere to go. Unfortunately, he is also involved. So let's take a look here. As out of turn number 4, you're going to see the 79 get, or turn 2, he swings back around. Garnes gets into him and then into the wall. So we'll take one more look here on the replay here. Watch the 79 spin out and then nowhere to go for the 20 car. So we are under caution. Caution number 2 of the afternoon here for an incident involving the 79 of Travis Rodriguez and the number 20 of Larry Garnes, who unfortunately has a meatball flag, so he will have to bring that down to the attention of his pit crew this time by either use a fast repair or he will have to sit on pit road while they get the damaged fix on that one. But they cycle down pit road, as you can see those two cars. Out on track though continues to be Kyle Purcell leading the way. Thanks again for joining us tonight on the Sim World Racing Network. The New Hampshire 181 from New Hampshire Motorspeedway, race number 18 of the 2024 All-American Racing League Cup Series. Well, wait a second. Let's take a look at the regular season point standings for the All-American Racing League. Dave Lorfano currently sits on top of those with 667 points in his number 8 Target Camry, leading the way over James Nelson in his number 75, 644, and then Brendan Mathia. 5 wins on the year for Brendan, so he is currently sitting in the 3rd spot with 640. Behind him, his teammate Alan Bledsoe in the 42 holds on to the 4th spot, and then 5th, winless so far on the season, also looking for a win definitely, is Michael Kurdzalek in the 41. Dave Hara, Larry Stubblefield, Travis Rodriguez, Ken Pack, and Riley Hoots are the top 10 in points there you see on the screen. As we get set to come back to the green flag this time, as we will get this off the screen so we can see what is going on. As the field has doubled up, the lights are out on the caution truck. We will be back to racing here momentarily as they work their way through turns number 3 and 4. Field rolls out of turn number 4 into the restart zone. Starter will wave the green flag, and we are back racing from New Hampshire. Big jump for the 0-1. Battle is on again. Oh no, Dave Lorfano and Dave Hara get together as Dave Hara slides through the infield. He is able to keep it going. No caution at this point as he continues on his way. We'll take a look there, see if we can see what happened between the 15 and the 8. So, not a good angle for that view. Let's see if we can take another look here. So, it looks like the 15 coming down, the 8 holding his own. Don't think the 15 realized how close the 8 was there on his inside, resulting in him getting out of shape and into the grass. He is able to continue, but he has got some work to do now as he is back in 15th spot on the track. Up front, though, we've had a lead change. Looks like both Mathia and Bledsoe able to get by Kyle Purcell here while we are taking a look at that replay. We'll see if we can find a lead replay of the lead change here. Just 1 second. Alright, here we go. So we'll just see how the lead pass for the lead took place. Oh, Kyle got way loose out of turn number 2 and got into the wall, and that opened the door for both the 99 and the 42 to just drive on by through. And they are now the top 2. So a bit of a mistake out of Kyle on the top side there. As looks like we have another incident on track. Let's see what's going on back here. So it looks like the 54 just got loose, and then unfortunately got into the back of him was, I believe, the 16, and spun it out, and he is able to continue. No caution for that incident, so we are still under green here as Mathia and Bledsoe continue to lead the way. A lot of excitement here. We have another incident here off of turn number 4. Whoa, Mike Boone got loose. Just barely might have kissed the inside wall, able to get that pointed back in the right direction. Uses the inside of the road course, and he is back on track and underway. So lots of tricky driving for these guys so far on this track. Let's see if we can get a look at the track temperature here. So currently the track is the air temperature is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cloudy with a 68% humidity. So far, let's see one more thing here. Let me find the right buttons to bring you the right information. Here we are, weather. So track temperature 91 Fahrenheit. So not, ooh, there you see Mathia getting loose. So not as hot as we've seen it in other events so far this year, but definitely slippery out there for these guys so far in this one. So we work lap number 14 out of turn number 4. Mathia continues to lead the way over Bledsoe, Purcell, Hoots, and Marfano, your top 5. Nelson, Pack, Kurzalek, Hera already back up to 9th, and then Rodriguez sitting in that 10th spot. We got a battle for the lead, though, developing here off of turn number 2, potentially, as it looks like the 42 had a good run there out of turn number 2. Not able to make it work that time, but he will go back to work on the back bumper of the 89. Take a look back from the GamerTube Elite spoiler cam from the 99, looking back at the number 42 as they work back across the line and down into turn number 1. Great run on the inside, using a lot of momentum there as Bledsoe then pushes up a little bit as he took a more aggressive entry to the corner than Mathia, so he's going to lose some ground on exit. We'll go back, jump back on board the 0-1 roof cam and take a look up ahead at the battle for the lead as we have another caution on the track. Caution for another incident here on lap number 16. We'll see if we can figure out what happened. Alrighty then. Looks like Travis Rodriguez has a bit of issues off of turn number 2 this time. Able to spin it to the inside. So not getting into anyone this time with that, but he does bring out the caution flag. And he will be able to continue. Rejoins the field in about 14th spot on the track. So caution number 3 here early in this one. Only 17 laps complete. We're going to see any cars come down pit road here this time. We'll see what we got as the field works off of turn number 4. No takers quite yet for pit road. Well, maybe we got one. Nope, just kidding. No pit roads. No one down a pit road at this point in the stage. Mentioning stages, tonight's stages look like this. There'll be 42 laps and 110 laps will be the stages tonight. So the completion of lap 42 and 110. So the field continues to roll around under caution here from the New Hampshire Motorspeedway. Your leader in the Tootsie's number 99 machine, of course, Brendan Mathia, 5-time winner on the year, most wins at anyone on the series so far in 2024. Behind him is Alan Bledsoe. He is also a winner so far this year. So as is Kyle Purcell in his number 01. Riley Hoots still looking to crack into victory lane in that number 91 Target Chevrolet Camaro. Not in the victory column yet. Another driver who is, though, is that number 8 of Dave Lurfano, the other Target machine out on track. Another guy raring to get to victory lane too, the 75 of James Nelson, as he looks to bring that AutoServe 75 Ford Mustang to victory lane near you on Tuesday night here, hopefully in 2024. 7th is Ken Pack, 8th is Michael Kurjalek, 15th is Dave Hera, 9th is Dave Hera, 10th, we got the 26th of Snyder. Larry Garnes back up to 11th after his earlier incidents this evening. The 5 of Michael Boone, he is 12th. Tyrone Yo 13th. Travis Rodriguez in the 79 starts 14th. And Curtis Sabran in the 54 Interstate Batteries car will go from 15th on this restart. As the field goes into turn number 3, lights are off on the pace truck. That means next time by, we'll be back to green flag racing from New Hampshire. They roll through the Geico restart zone. First car to fire will be the 99 of Mathai from the outside. Green flag is back racing, and a great jump for that 99. You can see got out in front of the 42 and looking to bring the 91 with him. 91 though, not able to clear the 42 on corner entry. Now he's going to shove the nose and get a bunch of sideways. Sorry, just moves back a bunch there off of turn number 2. 41 gets a little bit tight there on corner exit, keeps it out of the fence as the battle is still on up front though, as the 42 looks to chase down the 91. Side by side out of turn number 4 is the 8 and the 75 of Lurfano and Nelson. They work their way down the front straightaway. As now Nelson will fall in behind the 8 as they work back down into turn number 1. A little further back we got Kurdzulek on the outside. In front of him is the 16 Prisma Health Machine of Ken Pack, and then the 15 GTE 15 of Dave Hare. Looked like we had a car go off. We'll take a look here. Riley Hoots looks like he got loose on the exit of turn number 2. Gets it onto the infield, bounces through the grass, loses a whole bunch of positions, but continues on without much damage. So we'll go back to live racing action here as we work lap number 22. Down the back straightaway, I believe they go, from what I can tell. Yes, that is the back straightaway. Here they come right into your living room, folks. Into turn number 3. So work their way through 3 and 4, back around to the start-finish line. Barney keeping an eye on the field as they work out of turn number 4. Looks like Nelson was able to get by Hera, able to get by the number 8 of Lurfano, moving in up into 4th. Now Hera and Lurfano going at it for 5th and 6th. Off of turn number 2, side by side down the back straightaway. Hera still looking to make a move, this time into turn number 3. Goes to the bottom while Dave Lurfano holds the middle to top groove through 3 and 4. James Nelson way up by the wall. He's using a totally different groove, unless that was an accident. Down the front straightaway they go. Jump on board the QFRL roof cam on the Gamer Tube Elite number 15 as we chase Dave Hare down the back straightaway into turn number 3 here at the 1 mile New Hampshire Motorspeedway. You can see that time through 3 and 4, lots of different lines being run by the competitors. This time Lurfano goes to the bottom. He's going to bring Hera with him. Lurfano will drift up him through the middle, kind of diamond it off and get back into the gas. But in front of him, the 75 that whole time runs the outside all the way around. Turns 1 and 2 are going to ride on board. James Nelson, as he works this time not so high, he's going to work the middle to bottom as Lurfano's going to go up to that top side, see if he can get anything working up there, but that only opens the door for the 15. This time off of turn number 4, looks like Nelson got into the wall that time on the exit of 4, not losing any spots though, continues to push here, but as I say that, Lurfano drives right up to the back bumper through turns 3 and 4, and the 15 and the 8 get together again, bringing out another caution as the 15 and the 8 make contact off of turn number 2, resulting in another caution here. It should be the 4th caution of the afternoon on lap number 26. See if we can get a replay of that for you folks. 1 second here. So 1 car coming up, 1 car coming down, and they just meet in the middle, and unfortunately both of them involved in that one, both are going to have to drop to the back and make their way back up through the field. So we'll take another look at this one. So a great run off the corner for the 15. Just don't think he expected the 8 to be as low as he was, and then he got into the back of him. putting him around. You can see the good run he was getting as the 8 was slower than he expected. So as we work the 4th caution of the afternoon on lap number 26-7, working 27, as they pass by the opening for pit road. Doesn't look like a couple cars on pit road. That's the 01 and the 79, both down pit road, bringing it to the attention of their pickers. If anyone makes any major changes on this stop, doesn't look like no tires appear to be being taken by either driver, as none of the cars come off the ground. As they work, the field works its way down the back straightaway under caution here. Continues to be Brendan Mathia up front with Alan Bledsoe in second. James Nelson holds on now to 3rd spot. Mike Kurdzalek finds himself in the 4th spot, and Ken Pack will now be the 5th place car after the 8 and the 15 tussle coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Field will roll around out of turn number 4. Hopefully, looks like they should be getting the green flag this time as the leader comes out of turn number 4. Well, lights are out on the caution truck. That means one thing. It means restart time for the field, as the field will get doubled up this time through 1 and 2, and we will look to go back racing out of turn number 4 to see if we can get some laps under our belt here early in this one. We've had 4 cautions so far, all for a couple of cars, single car spins. We had an incident this last caution between the 15 and the 8, brought out the caution, and then the 79 self-spun, but then unfortunately collected the 79 or the 20 of Larry Garnes, and that was the other caution so far this afternoon. So hopefully we can get through this rash of cautions here early in this one and get some laps under our belt. Remember, stage 1 ends at the completion of lap 42, so only about 12 laps between us and the end of the stage. Hopefully we can get there without any more incidents. But like I mentioned earlier, track is very slippery today, as the green flag is back out and the field is back under power. A bad restart for the outside lane gets the middle part of the field kind of shuffled back, but the inside line is not bad there, as the 42 is able to hold on to second. The battle, though, is between Nelson and Kurdzalek, as caution is back out once again. Just a bit of 3 wide racing between the 8-2 and the 15 result in another caution here. Now they're trying to go 4 wide, really. Pretty aggressive on a restart here after we've already had 4 cautions and we're still very early in this one. So let's take another look here from this angle. A lot of crowd in the 2 car, resulting in the 15 and the 8 making more contact, and the 15 ultimately getting the raw end of the deal and getting hard into the outside wall. He does have, unfortunately, the meatball flag, which means he will have to bring the car down to the attention of his crew and either sit there and let them work on it or use up his fast repair here on lap number 32. One more look at it. There we go. Pretty wide. Just no room for anybody as 3 cars get together in the entry of turn number 1. Up front, though, staying out of trouble and keeping his nose clean all afternoon so far has been the number 99 of Brendan Mathia. So has the Bledsoe 42. 75 and Nelson running in 3rd spot at this point. He did get up into the wall a little bit on corner entry there. A couple laps to go under green, but he is able to keep it going, and we'll see how he fares later in the run in this one. But so far it's been Brendan Mathia leading the way after getting by the 01 of Kyle Purcell, who had a bit of an incident himself getting into the outside wall, which opened the door for those 2 cars to get by earlier. So it looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. We have a double file restart coming up as the cars get into position here as they work their way through turns 1 and 2. It'll be Mathia, Bledsoe, Nelson, Kurdzlak, Pack, Snyder. And then in row number 3, we got Ken Pack on the inside and the 26 of Snyder on the outside. You got Hoots and Boone in row 7. And up front, it is going to be the battle of the teammates. The Tootsies 99, the American Tire Distributors 42, both Camaros will lead the way. Second row full of Mustangs, and then we have a Camaro and a Camry on row number 3. Out of turn number 4, though, the green flag will be in the air this time for the 99. Green is out, and we are back racing here at New Hampshire. Start for the 99. He's going to lead them into turns 1 and 2. He will get a great run through 1 and 2 and be the leader off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. So far, so good. We've made it around through turns 3 into turn 4 now as the field continues to keep it together. So far, we'll see if we can complete a lap. Looking good, looking good. Across the line. Another lap complete under our belt, so the 35 laps. 34 complete, working on 35 this time out of turn number 2 continues to be the Mathia 99, the Tootsies machine, as he works down the back straightaway. Behind him, Alan Bledsoe, like I said, and that American Tire Distributor Camaro. We got a battle here going on back here. And Purcell side by side as they work the back bumpers of the 16 and the 41, this time out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, it looks like it's going to be advantage to the 01 as he was on the bottom. He is going to get past both the 42 and the 40, or the 91 and the 41. He looks to go to the inside of the 16 through 1 and 2, see if he's got anything for him. Carr's got a good run off the bottom. Purcell clears the 16 easily. Now he sets his sights there on the 75. Goes in on the bottom of the 75. They work their way out of turn number 4, still side by side, as the AARL is able to clear him down the front straightaway. Up front continues to be the Mathia 99 leading the way. By about half a second over Alan Bledsoe as they work down into turn number 3. And on the move after coming down pit road, a handful left goes to 01. He is up into 3rd spot, the early race leader and pole sitter for this one. Made a bit of a mistake off of turn number 2, lost him a few spots, then headed down pit road to get the damage repaired, and he's currently back up running in 3rd. That time out of turn number 2, the 99 makes the same mistake, and he is going to lose a handful of spots. He's going the wrong way now, as that is going to let the 42 and the 01 go by him. So if we can get a replay there, what happened to the number 99 off of turn number 2. Oh, just makes a hard right-hand turn. That is not something that I can explain. That was definitely a weird turn of events there for him, but able to not hit the wall too hard, so he's able to keep it in 3rd spot. As we continue under green here as they work down the back straightaway, back into turn number 3, working on lap number 40. Getting closer and closer to the end of stage number 1 here as they've completed lap number 40. We are working lap 41. A couple laps to go before we see the end of stage number 1. Pit road is close, so no more pit stops before the end of the stage. Definitely been a battle of who can hold on. We've had a few more cars get out of shape, which has lost them some positions. Nope, not this one. This one, though, is Chad Snyder out of turn number 2. Back end gets away from him as he slides down to the infield. Stays out of the way of all the traffic, so no caution, but he is now back running in the 15th spot. As we are working on lap number 42, 41 complete, working on 42 this time across the line. We should see the yellow flag be displayed at the end of stage number 1. As they work their way out of turn number 2, the car that will trigger that is the 15 Ahara, who is back up to 5th spot. So Dave Hara will be across the line here momentarily, ending stage number 1. Oh, Hoots and the 8 get together at the end of the stage. We'll have to take a look at that one as the caution comes out for the stage and the incident between the 8 and the 91. Let's take a look here and we'll see what happened. So 91 bounces up into him once, hits him twice, hits him 3 times, and finally puts him into the fence. Certainly tried hard to take him out there through turns 3 and 4. Obviously, not ideal situation. We'll take another look here at the replay. So they hit once, hit twice. They're going to get together a 3rd time, and then it's just going to be a calamity as the 91 ends up facing the wrong way, and the 8 drives on. So it's kind of fitting that we end the stage with an accident as well, because it's kind of the way the first stage has gone. A bit of a rock'em sock'em type stage. A few single car spins, a handful of incidents between cars, and we are on pit road. At the end of the stage, you can see there. You see all cars remaining on the lead lap, so everyone's going to come down pit road at the same time. Make what I can only assume will be a 4-tire pit stop and a full tank of Sunoco ethanol E85 fuel for these cars as they hit the pit boxes and let the crews go to work. So first off the pit road is obviously the 01 of Kyle Purcell. No tires on that pit stop, just fuel only. Looks like it's going to be Bledsoe, Mathia, Ken Pack maybe is going to beat the 15, not 100 sure. We'll have to check the scoring monitor after that one. So as the rest of the field cycles their way off of pit road, few cars still getting some damage repaired, that being the 79, the 91, and the 26 on the screen. The field rolls down the back straightaway as the tail end will start catching up here as they work their way back to the back of the caution truck. Your leader will be the 01 on what I believe was a no tire pit stop. I think he probably took potentially tires earlier in the run there when he came down pit road. So he took fuel only at this point in his number 01. I can only assume everyone else looks like they took 2 tires and a full tank of Sunoco E85 ethanol. The lights are out on the caution car, so we are getting set to come back to the green flag this time out of turn number 4. Your new leader will be the 01 of Kyle Purcell, leader earlier in the event, as outside him will be the Bledsoe 42, Mathia, Dave Hara, Ken Pack will be your top 5 this time as we get set to go back to racing, as we will have completed 46 of the 181 lap distance, and the stage number 1 is out of the way. It's on to stage number 2 for these guys, and we are going to ride on board with the number 01 as he brings us back down to the green flag. As we continue to ride on board the 01, you can see him being passed by the 42 that time out of turn number 4 as they came back across the line. So now it's the 42 back on top of the pylon here for another try at leading this one. As you can see there, the 91 the 99 makes a move to the inside of the 01, this time off of turn number 3 and 4. Take a quick look back to see how the 42 got that pass done. Here we go. We'll take a look here. So something might have happened to the 01 because he got really slow up there, and that opened the door on the outside for the 42 to drive back by him and take the lead. And as we went to that replay, it looked like the 99 was able to also get by the 01. Now as the 01 on older tires, he is headed the wrong way on a one-way street, it appears, as we are working lap number 50. We'll keep an eye on the Purcell 01 to see if he can minimize the damage here in stage number 2. He has now got the 15 tracking him down. Looks to the inside, not able to get it done that time through 3 and 4. He's going to fall into the wheel tracks of the 01 down the front straight. Attempts to do it again here through turn 3 and 4, or sorry, 1 and 2. There you can see the distance as they work back into turn 3 and 4. Gets a good run on entry, has to get on the brakes a little bit, or he would have run over the 01 as you now go side by side out of turn number 3 and 4. Tucks back in across the line. Oh, Dave Lafano way out of shape. He gets down to the inside of the track. He spins out, and we are going to have a caution. Take a look here at the replay of that one. That's not the right replay. He's going to get loose, and he's able to save it, keep it off the wall, but he's going to spin the car out to a stop on the inside of the back straightaway, and we are going to get another caution here this afternoon as Dave Lafano brings out the caution on lap number 52. He'll catch up to the back of the field, see if he will come down pit road. Doesn't look like it. A few others, though, will head down pit road. Looks like we got Tyrone Yo, Dave Hara, Curtis Sabran, and Chad Snyder. Oh, and Dave Lafano. I apologize. He did head down pit road. So a handful of cars on pit road. Getting some work done here early in stage number 2. Cars complete the service and are headed back onto the track as the leader will be on the restart will be the number 42 of Alan Bledsoe with Mathia, Purcell, Kurdzulek, and James Nelson. Your top 5 at this point in the race. Field works its way side by side into turn number 3, which means restart is imminent. As we get set to go, leader of the 99 outside him, the 42, 01, 41, 75, 16, the top 6, 79, 91, 7th and 8. This time off of turn 4, the lead car will be the 99. He will set the pace as they hit the Geico restart zone, and green is out and away we go. Back racing here in New Hampshire. Oh, sorry, I apologize. Leader was Bledsoe in the 42, not the 99. So Bledsoe, the leader, he's able to get a good jump from that outside line. They work their way off of turn number 3 and 4 as a 41, Courage Elect gets around the outside of the 01 this time into 3 and 4. He's going to hold on to, he's going to grab that second spot, third spot from the 01 off of turn 4 down the front straight. They're still a little bit side by side. Drag racing to turn number 3. Turn number 1, that is. Elect's going to clear him this time for good through 1 and 2 as they head down the back straightaway. As they come right down into your living room, we got another caution. Caution, caution, caution. See what this one is for. So looks like it's the 15 just getting a little over aggressive on corner exit and gets the back end loose, spinning down across the track and bringing out the caution again. So there you can see him just getting loose. Spins across the front of the 54, able to avoid the contact. No damage to either car, but the caution is back out. So we work caution number 8 on the afternoon, and we are only at lap number 59. A long way to go, short time to get there, and we have done quite a handful of caution laps up to this point. So as the cars pace around, a few cars on pit road, Tyrone Yo and Larry Garnes bringing their cars down to pit road to the attention of the pit crews. Field works through 3 and 4 under caution for the 8th time this afternoon. We are going to see hopefully the white flag this time out of turn number 4, which means 1 to go, and we will be back to racing this time next lap. Lights are out on the caution car. Like I said, we should be back to racing next time around. It's going to be Bledsoe, Mathia on the front row again. Kurds and Purcell on the second row, just inside outside will be flip-flopped. You're going to see the pack 15, sorry, the 16, the pack, and the 91 of Hoots. They're in row number 3. Fourth row will be the 79 and the 75. That is Juggles, Travis Rodriguez, and James Nelson. Rounding out the top 10 will be Michael Boone and Curtis Sabaran there in row number 10. But up front, it's going to be the Bledsoe 42, the leader, as he heads down into turn number 3 and 4. Control car for this restart. Side by side into the Geico restart zone. First car to fire should be the 42. Certainly is. There he goes. Green is out, and we are back racing. Great jump on the outside there for the 01, but the 99 is going to get back by him as they go through turns 3 and 4. That's going to put Kurds back on the attack, back to 4th now. After getting past him on the last short run, the 0-1 looks to the inside of the 99, down into turns 3 and 4. Battle for second there on entry of the corner. Side by side, they work their way through the corner. It's going to look like it's going to be Mathia having the advantage on the exit of turn number 3 and 4. Their way down the back straightaway. Still the 42, the 99, the 01. Side by side there, packing the 75 as he is going to get split by the 79. Also looking to his inside. A little further back, we got some good battle going on. Ooh, Sabran gets a little loose there, and the 75 is able to avoid it. It's going to put both of those cars are going to lose a couple of spots, but they work their way back down the front straightaway. Racing here a little further back, side by side, too, is Lefano and the 26 of Chad Snyder. The Rebellion's graphics, number 26 through turns 3, 1 and 2 down the back straightaway, still side by side. Is able to drive it in a little further. He's going to use the top shelf while Snyder uses the middle to bottom lane. He's going to get stuck behind the Boone 5, potentially on the exit. That's going to give a good run to the Lefano 8, but he is not going to be able to get something beside the 5 as he shuts that door. But now Lefano dives back to the inside in turns 1 and 2, looking to the inside of the QFLR Thermal number 5 of Mike Boone. Off of turn 2. Now Boone gets loose. That's going to open the door for both the 8, 26 and the 15 to get by, but the 26 got a better run there as the 8 had to get out of it to avoid contact with the 5. They worked their way back through turns 3 and 4. Down out of 4, it's going to be Snyder taking the spot back that time out of turn 4 over the 8 and the 15. Up front, though, it continues to be Al Bledsoe, Brendan Mathia, and excuse me, Kyle Purcell in the 0-1, still leading the way in the top 3. Caution is back out. We have another caution. Let's see if we can see what happened to bring what's the 9th caution of the afternoon out. So Larry Garnes just losing control there on turn number 2. Gets it spun around. Doesn't make any contact with anyone else, but makes contact with the outside wall as he will be headed to the back of the restart order, and the caution the caution is back out on track. Let's take a look here. So he should be the 9th caution of the afternoon. Let's see if anyone heads down pit road this time. Yes, they do. We got some cars headed down pit road. Include the Bledsoe 42, Mathia, Hoots, Kurgelak, Rodriguez, Sabran, Boone, Tyrone Yo, Travis Rodriguez, and then a handful of cars stay out on track, including Purcell, Nelson, Pack, Snyder, Lefano, and Dave Hara, all not on pit road. 3 of those cars, though, pitted on lap number 53, so only about 13-14 laps ago. So as the field gets their work complete, headed back off of pit road and joins the back of the field. Should be coming around for, I think, the white flag and get the cars lined back up for another restart. As the field doubles up as they head out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway, we get set to go back racing here on lap number 69 of the 181 lap distance. Green is back out, and a great jump for Purcell in the 0-1 as he gets to the outside, blocking the Ken Pack number 16 machine. That's going to open the door on the bottom for the 75 of Nelson, though, as they work side by side off of turn number 2. Nelson on the inside, and 16 a Pack on the outside, though. Pack is going to get the good run off the corner, and Nelson's going to slide in behind him. Right behind them, though, is the Snyder 26 and the Dave Lafano 8, but right behind him is the 99. Suppose it should be on new tires for that car, as the Mathia 99 works down the front straightaway using that inside groove as they work down into turn number 1 and 2. He looks to go 2 for 1 this time, try to get under the 8 of Lafano as well as the 3 of Snyder, not able to make the move, but here comes Alan Bledsoe dive bombing his way down into turn number 3 and 4. Fresh tires all the way around. Oh no, the 99 and the 26 get together. Chad's not going to be happy with that move by the 99. Flexing his muscle and forces the 99, forces the 26 up into almost the fence. Now we got a battle here between the 42 and the 99 on turn number 3. Dave Lafano going the wrong way, caught up in a bit of a sandwich there on the exit in the middle of turns 1 and 2, but he is able to continue it on, and now the battle behind him is the 54 and the 5 head down to 3 and 4. Different tire strategy is really playing out in this one, as we're going to see some cars coming and some cars going here, as the 79 and 91 battle side by side across the line behind Chad Snyder down into turn number 1. The 91 is going to lock it up hard. He's going to get up into the 79, and that's going to open the door for the 8 to go around the bottom, who can't get the traction he needs. He's going to spin the car, spin the back tires, and he's going to lose a bunch of ground as the 91 and 79 both get back by. Still side by side into turn number 3 and 4 is the 91 and the 79. Side by side battle here, and in front of them with the 41 and the 26, this time off of turn number 2. Yellow flag is out, and nowhere to go for Chad Snyder as he makes hard contact with the 42 on the exit of turn number 2. Definitely going to want to take a look at that one. Bear with me here while we find the replay. So the 42 gets hammered by the 99, who hammers the 16, who hammers the 96. 20 spins, or 26. 20 spins out to the infield, and bunch of calamity because guys are just driving way too hard and aggressively. You have new tires on your car. You're going to be able to make the passes. So why don't we all just take a deep breath, chill out, and let the race come to us instead of trying to force something. 42 gets into the 0-1. Gets into him again. 99 gets into the 42, and then it's just, that's it. These guys are destroying cars that are just out there minding their business just because they feel the need to lead every single lap and get back to the front as quick as they can. It's not going to work, obviously. We've seen numerous times now that this is not the way to win these races, and this is a couple weeks in a row where guys are just driving way over their heads with cars that they're having a hard time controlling, and just need to take half a step back and make sure that they have control of their car before they do something. Bunch of junk race cars down on pit road trying to get fixed, as Chad Snyder is going to come back out. No bumper on the 26 machine. The 42 obviously had some damage to his front end. He is going to use a fast repair, of course, and get back out into the race. The leader, though, at this point is the 75 of James Nelson over the 01 and the 99. So all that crashing going on, and we potentially missed a pass for the lead. Let me see if we can see when Nelson got that spot. So we'll take a look here. So this is going to be a pass. Oh, Kyle gets way loose again off of turn number 2. That's going to open the door for Nelson to go right by the outside. And these guys try to go 3 wide into turn number 3 behind them. Able to avoid calamity that time, but that's what led directly to the incident. these guys just thinking they're Superman with their fresh tires and trying to make moves that they probably should maybe wait a couple of laps to have it come to them before they drive over someone and get the spot. Like it's tough to broadcast, and I'll be honest, it's tough to watch because it's frustrating, very frustrating. 10 cautions in 70 laps is it's not good. It's not good at all. But the field is side by side. Out of turn number 4, leader is James Nelson in the 75. He is going to be in the restart zone. He's going to drop the hammer, and we are back to green flag racing. Great jump for the 75 there. He's going to scoot out to the outside lane. He caught the one off. That's going to open the door from the 99 on the inside as he is going to make the pass there for second. The 79 is going to try to come with him as he tries to get past the 01. Also able to get that done on the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Now the 15 gets into the 01 on corner entry, and that's going to bring out another caution. So Dave Harrod drives into the back of the 01, bring out a caution here. Just, I don't know, drives it in way too deep, and the 01 is obviously on older tires, and he's going to use a braking point that's a lot sooner than the rest of these guys, and the 15 just drives right through him. So under caution again for a driver just showing no patience whatsoever, and we are not even at the halfway point, and we are at caution number 11. Good news for James Nelson, though. He gets to lead a few more laps, even if they are under caution. He will take it, as he will lead the way here. Now, the second place car is the 99 Tootsie Machine of Mathia. Field gets doubled up as they head through turns 1 and 2. Imminent restart coming up here as we get set to go back green on lap number 81. Still over 100 laps to go before the end of this one, and we have had 11 cautions up into this point, 10 for incidents, 1 for a stage finish. As we get closer to lap 110, it's the end of stage number 2, so lap 110 will be the end of stage 2. As the field double file behind the pace truck, off of turn number 4, the first car to fire should be the 75 on the inside row as they work their way down into the Geico restart zone. Green is back out, and we are racing as Nelson in the Auto Serve 75 gets a great start and a great run over the 99 as he will drive it into turn 1 and 2 as the leader side by side for second, though, as Rodriguez and Mathia battle off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go, still side by side. They work their way into turn number 3 and 4. As I say that, we have another caution. So there's a look at what happened to bring out caution number 12 on the afternoon. As we just saw on screen, a pass for the lead as Brendan Mathia takes back over the top spot, with him passing James Nelson. Riley Hoots up to third, Travis Rodriguez behind him. Now in fourth, and Michael Kurzlek rounding out the top five as they work on lap number 87 of 181. So almost to the halfway point of this one as we continue to work under green flag here as we keep our eye on the leaders up front, as the 79 seems to have a run underneath Hoots there on the exit of turn number 4. Nothing doing there. This is going to slot back in behind the 91 as they work down the straightaway. Rodriguez got a little loose there off of 2. That's going to open the door for Kurzlek into 41 to make a move on the outside of the 79 down into turn 3 and 4. Kurzlek on the outside, Rodriguez on the inside. They're going to be side by side down drag race down the front straightaway at the line. 41 will be the car in the 5th spot. sorry, that is 4th and 5th. So 4th spot to Kurzelek, that time across the line, but this time the 79. Great run on the inside as they work out of turn number 2. Gets a little loose again. That's going to let the 41 take that spot easily that time off of turn number 2. Move Kurzelek into number 4 spot. Watch the battle on track between the 42 and the 01. Looks like the 42 is going to hold serve there as he is able to fend off the 01 and now looks to go to the inside of the number 16 through 1 and 2. 16's got a good run off the outside of the corner, but the 42 gets the run down the back straightaway and they may be side by side on the entry of turn number 3. They sure are. That's going to push the 42. He's going to power himself back away in front of the 16. A little bit of a slide job there to just up in front of 16 on the corner exit. Give that spot to the 42 Bledsoe. Up front, though, continues to be the 99 of Brendan Mathai. He's opened up a 1.9 second lead over the 75 of James Nelson. There you can see the gap back to 2nd and 3rd on track there as the 44 Tootsie's machine rolls his way through turns 3 and 4 on lap number 93. Sitting in 2nd and now under attack by the 91 is the 75 James Nelson in the auto serve Ford Mustang as he's being hounded by the 91. This time down into turn 3 and 4. A big run into the corner for the Hoots 91. He's going to lose a bit of ground as he pushes up in the middle. That's going to let the 75 drive away a little bit, but it's probably going to be the same thing back down into turns 3 and 4. 1 and 2. It's not driving in deeper this time. He's going to get back out of it and roll it back through and try to cut it back down underneath the 75. This time off of turn number 2. Not close enough to get it done, but a great run down the back straight. It's going to let him draw right up to the back bumper. This time he looks to the outside through 3 and 4. Not able to get it done. Again, going to try to roll it off the top, back down to the bottom, and he's going to try to get it moved down the front. Not able to get it done as he got the rear tires a little loose that time. A little further back though, if we jump back to the Hoots 91 on board him, he is under attack from the Kurds 41 and then the 79 and the 42 behind him. 42 is making a move to the outside of the 41 this time into turns 3 and 4. Kurzelek will drive it in deep on the bottom and kind of try to slide up in front of the 42, gets that done, but also gets a little loose off the corner. They're going to switch it up as they go down the front straight, and the 42 is going to try the crossover. Now the 42 will be on the inside of the 41. This time through 1 and 2 as the 91 gets way tight in 2 and 3. That's going to close the door big time between these 3 cars as they head down the back straightaway. There you can see the battle on your screen there for the, the 4th, 5th, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot here as they work their way off of turn number 4. Still all tight together. The 42, though, is got by the 41. He's going to go to the attack on the teammate in the 91, this time into turn 1 and 2. Side by side out of turn number 2 to drag race down the back straightaway. on board the rear of the 75. We're going to watch these cars go to work behind him. One to the top, one to the bottom. Nelson was going to pinch off the bottom line as he rolls the bottom through 3 and 4 as we work lap number 99. This time out of turn number 4. 98 complete, 99 laps. Working on lap 99 for the 99 car up front. Brendan Mathia continues to lead the way. 42 goes right to the bottom. He's going to see if he can get past the 91 this time. Out of turn number 2, not able to quite clear him yet as they're still side by side. He's got 3/4 of a car on him, but now the 91 is going to drive it in deep on the top side. This time the 42 will drive it in a little lower. They're going to do crisscross applesauce. The 91 looks to the inside off of the corner, not able to get it done. He's going to fall back in line, give the spot to the 42. Now the 42 will go to work on the 75 this time into turn number 1 and 2. One thing to keep in mind, Nelson has not changed his tires in quite a handful of laps. He's going to get a bump from the 42, shoved him right out of the way, says, "Excuse me, coming through." That's going to open the door potentially for the 91 on turns 3 and 4. Also, as Hoots looks to the inside. Not able to get it done quite yet as Nelson holds the top line and holds firm as they come side by side. Drag race off of 4 down to the line. Nelson's going to hold the spot that time into turn number 1 and 2. They work their way back down through 2. Hoots drives it in pretty deep. He's going to push the nose. He's got to get out of the gas to not get into the 75, but they're still going to be side by side down the back straightaway. This time into turn 3 and 4 they go, still side by side. Hoots pushing the issue. The 79 gets loose. He's able to keep it going. Hopefully we can avoid another caution. This time the 91's able to clear the 75, and he's going to slip up in front and take the 3rd position. But the 75 says, hey, I'm not done yet. I'm going to come back to your inside. I'm going to see how this works. The 75 on the bottom. He's going to push hard on the exit, keep the car underneath him. They get up together. Avoid a little bit of contact there as they head down the back straight. 75 back to 3rd spot. That's going to open the bottom side for the Kurzlek 41. See if he's able to get by the 91 also. He sure is. He makes that move and gets that pass done in between turns 3 and 4. And we got a new 4th place car. Today is going to come back side by side into turn 1. Hoots on the bottom, Kurzlek on the outside. Kurzlek uses the momentum and the top side to roll back around the front of the 91. He's able to clear him. Is Hoots going to slide up behind him? He sure is. Slides up on the track behind the 91, and that's going to put the 41 now in attack mode on the 75. Working lap 103 of 181 here from New Hampshire Motorspeedway, the New Hampshire 181 on the SimWorld Racing Network. Down the front straightaway, still single file, nose to tail, 3rd, 4th, and 5th there. Nelson, Kurzlek, and Hoots working their way through 1 and 2. The leader has got a good lead here of about 5 seconds over this group of cars here as Hoots goes back on the attack in the inside of turn number 3. This time off of 4, Kurzlek is still going to hold the position. Hoots is going to cycle in behind him, and Nelson still holding on to the 3rd spot. What I was mentioning earlier is that Nelson has not taken new tires since 44, I believe. So pretty old tires on that number 75, but he's holding strong here late in the run as we get down to the nitty-gritty of stage number 2. Only about 6 laps to go to the completion of stage number 2. With that said, though, the 75 is going to go away to the outside. That's going to open the door for the 41 to drive right through that as he will drive up back into the 3rd spot. The 91, though, will slide in behind the 75 this time off of turn 4 as they are still nose to tail through the front straightaway. Out of turn number 2, still single file. It's Kurzlek, Nelson, Hoots, 3, 4, 5 down the back straightaway. This battle continues as late in this run, stage number 2, we're going to take a look back as Dave Hara has able to get by Ken Pack, and he gets that thing, his machine up to 6th, Pack back to 7th. 8th right now is Travis Rodriguez. 9th is the 01 of Kyle Purcell. Curtis Sabran, I was just going to say, is in the 10th spot, but he got loose off of turn number 2, and that's going to let Lafano in the 8 move up into the top 10, puts Sabaran back into 11th. Chad Snyder currently running with no nose back in the 12th spot. Michael Boone on his back bumper in the 13th spot for that number 5. Then we got Larry Garnes in his number 20, and Tyrone Yo bringing up the rear end of the field in 15th, just getting put one lap down by your leader right there, Brendan Mathia. There's the gap first to second there. The 42 car currently holding on to the second position. As we were taking a look there, Hoots able to get by James Nelson here late in the stage. As pit road should be closed, so we're under 2 laps to go in the stage here as they work down the back straightaway. And the caution is out on the track. Caution is out. Looks like Travis Rodriguez had... Oh, nope, not sure what brought the caution out, to be honest with you. So that should be the end of stage number 2, because we won't be able to get going quick enough to get back to green flag racing. So stage 2 will end at the lap 109 caution. So if we can see what happened here to bring out the yellow maybe. Oh no, hold on, we gotta get rid of this. That'll be better, that'll help. So not exactly sure what brought the caution out, but it is out at that point. So we'll, as all the cars head down pit road and complete the pit stop here at the end of the stage. As pit stops are complete here at the end of stage number 2, looks like Tyrone Yo will be the recipient of the wave around. He will be waved around the field. He will head down pit road at this time and get his crew to make some changes to his car. Although he still shows as 1 lap down, so I'm not 100% sure. I think he did. He was only car lap down at that point, so my assumption is he got the wave around. So as the field gets set and gets back into order, looks like it's going to be Mathia, then Hoots, Kurdzilek, James Nelson able to get a fresh set of tires on that machine. Dave Hara, Ken Pack will be in 6th. Purcell now up to 7th. Rodriguez sits in 8th, and Dave Lefano 9th, and Curtis Sabaran in the 10th spot as they head down the back straight. That should be the restart order for this restart. So again, not exactly sure what caused the caution to come out at lap 109, couple laps before the end of the stage, but everyone has made their pit stops. Ooh, we almost got 2 cars getting together. As the field starts to double up as they work through turns 1 and 2, as we get set to come back to the green flag for the start of the 3rd and final stage and the run to lap 181 here from New Hampshire. This is the SimWorld Racing Network. My name is Nathan Christensen, the voice of the All-American Racing League Cup Series. Glad you could join us. It's been a caution-filled event here so far. I think we're on caution either 12 or 13, 2 for stage breaks, all the rest for incident. Actually, 1 for a stage break, and then 1 for an incident that turned into the stage break. But hopefully these guys have got all the spinning out of the way, and we can have a good race right down to the wire here. caution truck will roll to the safety of the infield. The leader is the 99 of Mathia, as he will be the first car to fire on the restart. As we are back underway, as the 91 gets a great jump out of the outside row, and he is going to drive it in deep to turn number 1 and 2, and he's going to hold the lead. The battle really is on for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, as we got a gaggle of cars back there as they work their way down the back straightaway into turn number 3. This is where things tend to be a little hairy when everyone's all bunched together, and new tires, a slippery racetrack. Over-aggressive driving leads to disaster usually, but so far so good as we work our way back down through 1 and 2. Nelson's able to get up into that second spot around Riley Hoots as they work down the back straightaway. Nelson goes way up the track that time. Worked their way down the back straightaway, juking and jiving and side by side, racing all over the place this time, down into turn number 1 as we kind of focus our attention here on the aggressive part of the pack here as the 15, the 16, and the 01 look to go 3 wide down the back straightaway. I don't know if they'll get it done, not yet, but the 15 and the 01, who had a bit of a run-in earlier in the race, are side by side on the entry of turn number 3. Hopefully everything is cool, calm, and collective, and they can work it out here, but they are looking to go 3 wide off of turn number 4. Kyle Purcell thinks better of that and doesn't make that car, doesn't jam that car down the middle, but Alan Bledsoe is right there behind him looking to make a move on the 01. The 15 right down at the bottom, the 16 right around the top, and the 01 kind of running a middle line as now Riley Hoots is going the wrong way. You can see him getting passed by Travis Rodriguez. That's going to slam the brakes on the outside line as they head into turn number 3. Going to give a bit of momentum to the bottom side and a good drive off for turn number 4 for the 79. He's going to scoot up in front of the 91. That's going to put the 15 and the 91 door to door down the front straightaway track race to turn number 1. Still side by side through turns 1 and 2. 2 wide in front of them, 2 wide behind them as they work their way down the back straightaway. Cars kind of slide up, try to get in line and use a little bit of the draft, but the 91 is still on the outside of the 15 as they work their way 2, 3, and 4. Still side by side on corner exit. Is the 91 going to be able to sneak up and stay beside the 15? Sure is. But the 91 and the 15 door to door again into turn number 1. This time through 1 and 2, the 15 is going to drive it in deep on the bottom. He's going to dispatch the 91, but he makes a good attempt on the top side, but the 15 will clear him and shut the door. Drifts up to the wall. Now he's going to use the back draft of the 79 to see if he can get a run down into turn number 3. So far, Dave Hara is keeping his pedal to the metal as he looks to the inside of the 79. The 79 gets squirrely. The 41 gets squirrely, and that's going to go 2 for 1 for Dave Hara as he passes both those cars in turns 3 and 4. Now up to third spot is Hara in his 15. He's got the sights set on the 75 of James Nelson, currently running in second. The leader, though, Brendan Mathia. Oh, no, Dave Harris spins it out off of turn number 2, and we got a caution and piling it up. So it looks like the 15 of Dave Hara just losing it off of turn number 2. And that is going to bring out another caution here in this one. So let's take a look here at the replay. So it comes off with a corner, just loses the back end of the car, spins it back up in the field, takes out Bledsoe, takes out Kurgelik, takes out Rufano. So 3 for 1 on that one. And then the 54 gets into the back of 12 to 6. Looks like the old 15 car will be done for the day. Lots of front end damage on that one. He will gonna need a tow to the pits. So there he is on pit road. Same with Dave Orfano. So 2 Daves sitting on pit road to the attention of their pit crew. Both of them with meatball flags. 41 Kurdzak also got a meatball flag on that one. So he will bring it down to pit road. Not sure if he has a fast repair left, but he will bring it down to the attention of his pit crew also, see if they can either get the fast repair initiated or minimal damage and can get the required repairs complete while staying on the lead lap. So 4 cars on pit road. Looks like it's the 42, the 20, the 41, and the 54. So looks like Kurzlek did have that fast repair at his disposal as he gets that car all fixed up and headed back out on the racetrack. So that is good news for the driver of the 41 Ford Mustang. Brendan Mathia will be the first place car when we come back around to the green flag as we get set here as the complete lap 122 this time under caution. Think the white flag should come back out this time. So there's a few more incidents at the end of that one. Let's see here. So after that accident, Riley Hoots gets a little bump from back of the 16. No too much damage there, but then this 54 and the 26, I think, make a little contact, trying to avoid, get a little fender bump in there. Nothing too bad, nothing intentional, obviously. Both cars just trying to dodge and weave and duck and dive through the field. So they are back on track and at the tail end of the field right now. As Lafano and Hera still on pit road. Tyrone Yo is also on pit road at this time. He should be cycling back out into the field here at the end. There he goes. Tyrone will be joining the back, the tail, the back or the tail. No, same thing. The tail end of the lead lap, or it should be on the tail end of the lead lap. Yep, Tyrone Yo is. He'll join the back of the field here as we get set to go. Up front, though, Brendan Mathia continues to lead the way as we've completed 122, make it 123 of the 181 laps. We will come back around to go back to green flag with 57 laps to go from New Hampshire. Assuming, like the other restart, Mathia will choose to start from the outside. That'll put Nelson to the inside. And then we have Rodriguez and Purcell in row number 2. And then Ken Pack and Riley Hoots in row number 3. Field rolls to turns 3 and 4 as we get set to go back green here. Like I said, it'll be 57 laps to go this time across the line when the green flag is displayed. The leader is the 99 and he is the control car on the outside. As we roll back down the front straightaway into the restart zone, green flag is out and we are racing. Great jump for the 99 that time as he works his way down into turns 1 and 2. Behind him, the battle is on. The 79 in the inside of the 01 here for 3rd and 4th as the 75 is on the outside. They go 3 wide down the back straightaway. Purcell, Rodriguez, and Nelson as they're going to try 3 wide on corner entry too. 01 comes down, 79 comes up. They make a little bit of inadvertent contact, but they're going to roll the bottom and both get by the 75. As I say that, they are. 01 closes the door on the 75 as he works his way up into 2nd, bringing the 79 into 3rd. Hoots now will go to the outside of the 75, and he's going to lose a bunch of ground on corner entry, but he's going to make a bunch back on corner exit. As I say that, though, the 16 of Pack gets by him. The 79 gets loose off of turn number 2, forces him to go down towards the apron, and the 75 gets a good run around him on the outside as they work down into turn 3 and 4. Cars go through the middle of 3 and 4, still side by side, Rodriguez and the 75 of Nelson this time. Down across the line, pretty much a dead heat drag race into turn number 1. Still side by side with Hoots eyeing both these cars up, looking to make a move. Nelson got pretty high, it's almost high enough to get into the wall. He's going to lose that spot, and he's going to have the the Hoots 91 is going to spin out to the inside. He's able to keep it going, sure is. So Rodriguez will make the pass on Nelson. That'll drop Nelson back to 4th. Kennan and Pack in 5th. Out of turn number 4, they come down the line. There's the top 6 cars. There's Chad Snyder in 6th spot. Currently no front bumper, so he's holding on to a good running spot here. No front bumper on that one. Travis Rodriguez gets tight in the middle of turns 1 and 2. That's going to open the door for the 75 to get by him. He's going to get by him, shut the door, and rocket into the 3rd spot. James Nelson gets back to 3rd over Travis Rodriguez. Up front, though, Brennan Mathia continues to lead the way. There's the gap back to the second-place car, or the 01 of Kyle Purcell. Down the front straightaway they go and into turn number 1 and 2. It's Mathia out front by 1.19 seconds over the 01 of Kyle Purcell, and then James Nelson back up into third after fending off an attack from the 79. But don't look now, Ken Pack is on a roll here late in this one, as he does. Kind of finds his way to the podium in the last stage, and he has finished, I believe, on the podium successfully the last 2 to 3 weeks in a row as he works off of turn 4, though currently sitting in 5th. Got a little work to do if he wants to get back to the podium. Nelson, though, continues to hold on to third, this time through 1 and 2. As the sun is shining bright on these cars, they work their way down the back straightaway. The sun is back out here from New Hampshire. 51 laps to go this time across the line from Mathia, who leads by 1.6 seconds over second place. Third is Nelson. Fourth, Rodriguez. Fifth is Peck, and Alan Bledsoe right on his back bumper. And sixth, looking to make a move to the inside. Back way up by the wall is going to use the top side, and the 42 is going to use the bottom. They're going to come out of the corner side by side. It's a drag race at the corner halfway mark of the back straightaway. Down into turn 3 and 4 they go. Through 3 and 4, Purcell gets on the brakes, locks them up as the Bledsoe is able to get by Peck on in the middle of the corner. Down the front straightaway, you can see that. Finish the pass of Bledsoe over Peck. As up front, Kyle Purcell has kind of fallen back into the grass almost, so the 75 and the 79. Saw him lock up his tires last time through 3 and 4, so that's going to cost him a bit of ground to the leader, as he is now in defense mode as the 2 cars behind him look to make a move here on Purcell out of turn number 4. Nothing happening quite yet, but they are as close as they've been in the last handful of laps. Through turns 1 and 2, you can see the gap back between first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Pack 7th now is Chad Snyder. If you want to know who Chad Snyder is, he's the car without the front nose, running in the top 10. Pretty respectable for a guy who doesn't have complete bodywork on his car. Ooh, Purcell almost into the wall that time off of turn 4. Not making contact, but getting right up next to it and saying, "Hey, I don't want to hit you, but I want to be close to you." This time again off of turn number 4, down the back straightaway. It continues to be Purcell leading Nelson and Rodriguez for second, third, and fourth. Bledsoe now has cleared Pack, and he is up to 5th, looking to hunt and track down those 2 cars in front of him. Bledsoe, though, makes a move to the inside as the 01 gets hard on the brakes, locks up the tires again. That's going to stack this whole group right up as they go nose to tail, side by side, down into turn number 3 and 4. Now this is a great opportunity for Nelson in the 75 to get on the inside of the 01 through 3 and 4. Can he make the pass? No, he can't. They're going to be side to side down the front straightaway. Purcell's going to win the drag race down into 1, but Nelson is still right there, and Rodriguez on the outside now too. As they make their way through turns 1 and 2, the 75 gets a run off the bottom side, but the 01 still holds the spot in second. Third now is Nelson. Fourth is Rodriguez. 5th is Bledsoe, who's under attack. Woo! Nelson has to get way in the brakes. 79 gets in the brakes, and he takes out the 75. And the 41 has nowhere to go, it seems, and he gets up into the 75. So we're going to take a look at that. It pretty much, I think, kind of started with the 01 slowing a lot quicker than these other guys expected here. As you can see down into the corner, they'll get a really good run on the 01, and then they get spun out. I don't know if the 42 hit the 79, but we'll take a look here. So let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the 42 gets into the 79, who's slowing to try to avoid. 01, and the 16 gets into the 42, so a bunch of damaged race cars because of that. And we are back under yellow here. We'll take a couple more looks at that from a different perspective. Here, as you can see, the 42 gets into the 79, and then the 79 front tires slow down enough to grip and turn him up into the 71, and then the 41 hard on the brakes, hard to the outside wall, and still not able to get that car slowed down to get by him. So we'll take a look to see how it all unfolds. So he had nowhere to go to the inside because the 91 was there, and he got on the brakes, locked them up, got into the wall, did slow him down still quite enough, and he got into the 75. So all those cars head down pit road, and we are back under caution here in this one, as we have had a sequence of pit stops, and it looks like the 01 has won the race off of pit road over the Mathia 99. So the new leader for this restart will be the 01 of Kyle Purcell. He will lead Mathia Hoots Snyder up into 4th, Sauberan in 5th, and then it'll be Michael Kurdzielek coming back out in 6th, Travis Rodriguez back to 7th, Tyrone Yo in 8th, Mike Boone 9th, Larry Garns in 10th. We show Ken Pack currently on pit road sitting in 11th, James Nelson and Alan Bledsoe in 12th and 13th. But if we flip over here to the other one, we show that we are on caution number 15 of the afternoon, 15th caution, as we are working lap 139. Should see the 1 to go signal given to the field this time out of turn 4 as they cross the start finish line, meaning we will go back to racing next time they come back around. As field doubles up with 41 laps to go here as they work their way. Nope, sorry, is that correct? I'm not good at the math. 42 to go. To be 41 when they come back to the green flag, this time off of turn number 4. Field works its way into the Geico restart zone, this time out of turn number 4. The leader, Kyle Purcell, will be the first car to fire. Wait, go! Green flag is out, and that was a slow start for the field on that one. He waited right to the end of the Geico restart zone box, but we are back underway, and the battle on is for second place there with the 99 and the 91 as they work off of turn number 2. Down through 3 and 4 continues to be the 0-1, but the 99 and the 91 are right there, and don't count out Chad Snyder running in 4th with no front nose cone. Boots to the inside of the 0-1 off of turn number 2, not able to get side by side quite yet, but he is right there with him. Down the back straightaway they go into turn 3 and 4. Now Snyder looks to the outside of Hoots in the 91 on the entry of turn 3 and 4. Hoots, like usual, is going to push up in the middle of the corner, forcing the outside car to go even higher than they originally wanted. Down the front straightaway now, though, the 26 under attack from the 54 and the 79 as they head down into turn 1 and 2. Oh, Sabran gets way tight, might have made some contact with the 26 there, but he's going to lose that spot to the 79 as now he is going to try and avoid spinning out to the infield. I think he did get down to the infield, but enough that the caution didn't come out as the 26 will hold on to 4th. Battle may be on up front though, as the 0-1 still fending off the challenges from the 99, this time down the front straightaway as we ride on board the Gamer Tube Elite spoiler cam. We work the bow in the back straightaway on lap 144, 38 to go this time, as they work their way down into turns 3 and 4. Great run for the 99. That time out of turn number 2, he's going to go side by side with the 0-1 on the exit of turn number 4. They work their way down the front straightaway. It's a drag race to the start finish line. 99 with the advantage. Can he shut the door? And nope, he is going to... I don't know where he went. Oh, there, he's back. He disappeared, but he's back. And that caused the 0-1 to have to replant his corner, and that is going to slow the 0-1 down and let the 99 get by him and take the lead back. It's kind of perfect timing for a flash out. Wasn't it? As they work back through turns 3 and 4, Brennan Mathai now back to the top of the leaderboard, but he is now being hounded by the 0-1. Riley Hoots in the 91 is also looking to chase down these two up front. Through 1 and 2, the 0-1 follows right in the tire tracks of the 99 that time through turn 2 and down the back straightaway. 1 and 2 running single file nose to tail on the entry of turn number 3. As I keep mentioning, Chad Snyder running solidly in the top 5 and 4th with no front nose cone, as you can see here as he works his way off of turn number 4 in front of Trevor Rodriguez behind the top 3 there. As you can see, a wide open. Shouldn't be any overheating problems, that's for sure, in that 26 as he rockets down into turn number 1. On the back straightaway, you can see the leaders coming at you. There's the 99, the 01, the 91, the 26, and the 79. And the rest of the field cruises on by. Kyle Purcell way up to the top side of turns 3 and 4. That's probably going to hurt him and open the door for Mathai to gain a little bit of ground. Up to about a quarter of a second now between the 99 and the 01. As I say that, the 01 drives right back up to his back bumper through turns 3 and 4. Right on board the 99 down the back straightaway. He's going to use a lower line than the 99, but not able to make the run that he hoped to this time down the front straightaway. For completed lap 149, working on 150. 32 laps to go here to the end of this one. Riley Hoots way up to the outside wall there in 3rd spot. You can see from the spoiler cam as we continue to ride on board the 99. Further back, you can see there on the right hand side of your screen, the 79 has been able to get past and clear of Chad Snyder in that 26. So move Rodriguez back to 4th, back up to 4th, and Chad Snyder will drop back to 5th. Working through turns 1 and 2, 31 laps to go that time across the line as we are getting down to the end of this one here from New Hampshire. As the lead continues to open up for the 99, the 91 though is driven right up to the back bumper of the 01 and looks to make a pass this time down the back straightaway. Is able to get it done on the entry of turn number 3. Not quite yet as the 01 drives it in a little deeper than the 91. Turns 3 and 4 side by side, dead heat out of 4 down across the line, edge to the 01 as they work down to turn number 1, but the 91 going to have a great run on the bottom this time. Oh, the 91 gets loose, and that's going to open the door for the 01. He's going to go flying on back into the second spot as the 01's able to drive away from the 91 as the 91 loses rear tire traction on the bottom of turn number 2 exit. Let's not count Travis Rodriguez out of this one quite yet, sitting in 4th spot as he looks to continue to drive towards a podium finish as the 01 gets way out of shape that time off of turn number 2. See if the 91's able to capitalize as he dives to the inside. He's able to slip in front of the 01, slides it right up in front. It's going to do the old slide job as the 01 looks for the switcheroo, skipperoo, but he's not able to get it done. Then makes hard contact with the outside wall on top of that. But all this great view from the top of the 79 car, as you can see there on the inside. The 15 is able to join back into this one as he rolls off of pit road. But up front's continuing to be Brendan Mathia, looking for his 6th win on the season in that number 99 as he leads the way over teammate Riley Hoots, and now Kyle Purcell back into 3rd spot as Travis Rodriguez continues to close the distance between the 3rd and 4th place. Him in 4th is rolling in on the back bumper of that number 99. There's the gap back to the Mathia, from Mathia back to the Hoots 91. And then you can see the 01 and the 79 all in that same picture. Down through 3 and 4, back to the line. It'll be 25 this time to go for the 99 and the 91 right there behind him. '79 looks to the inside of the 01 off of turn number 2. They're almost door to door. They are door to door this time going into turn number 3. Great run for the 79. Is he able to clear the 01? Not quite yet, but he's going to shut the door right now on the exit of turn number 4. Will the 01 look to the inside of turn number 1? No, the 79 is actually going to open up a 2 to 2.5 car length lead over the 01 on the entry of turn 1. Put Rodriguez onto the podium now, up into the 3rd spot as he looks to chase down those 2 cars right there in front of him, the Mathia and the Bledsoe machines, holding on to 1st and 2nd position. This time off of turn number 4, 23 laps to go at the line. As Rodriguez continues to try to track down these 2 cars in front of him. Looks like he lost a bit of ground that last lap, but they are still in striking distance there in front of him as he, oh no, boom, up into the outside wall. He got loose and then the car slowed down, and once the tires finally grabbed, he was hard into the outside wall. That lets the 01 go right back by him. And take a look at that on the replay here. As you see, the car just get loose on him, and then he gets up into the outside wall. And hard contact, and the yellow is out as it looks like he has managed to crash again, this time down in turn 1 and 2. He sure did. There he goes. Spins to the inside of turn number 2. The field comes by on his outside, able to avoid able to avoid any contact from the cars around him, but the caution is out for another single car spin here late in this one, as we are down to only 21 laps to go. So it looks like the 79 will have to bring it down to the attention of his pit crew. It looks like he has a mechanical black flag. So he's got the old meatball flag, so see if he has a fast repair left. I'm not sure he does, because I'm pretty sure, oh, he did, as he cleared the meatball flag. But as the field heads down pit road for another set, if they have them, of tires, will be put on the cars, top up the fuel tank with just enough to get them to the end. It's going to be 20 laps to go that time across the line, so we should get back racing with about 18 laps to go in this one. Everyone on pit lane that was on the lead lap. Race off of pit road. It's going to be the 99, the 01, the 91, the 42, the 26, the 41, the 75, the 16, the 5, and the 54 will be the last couple there. And then we got the 2 and the 20 bringing up the tail end of the lead lap as they get the work done on their machines. So up front, just like he has for a good majority of the race, Brendan Mathia will be the leader. As you see, the 15 of Dave Hare will take the wave around here as the white flag should be displayed. Next time by, that'll move the 15 around to the back of the field. Currently almost 40 laps down at this point. 39, I think, is what he is. Potentially, we'll wait till it scrolls across the top of the screen. Travis has retired. Dave will be down 38 laps once gets that wave around to join the back of the field after his incident involving a handful of cars at the earlier part of stage number 3. But the leader will be the 99, Brendan Mathia. Kyle Purcell, Riley Hoots up into 3rd. The other teammate in the 42, Alan Bledsoe, holds on to 4th. Chad Snyder is running in 5th, still without a front nose cone. Then Michael Kurgelek, James Nelson, Ken Pack, Michael Boone, and Curtis Sabaran, and then Tyrone Yo rounding out the top 11. And then you got Larry Garnes. He is the last car on the lead lap, 12th position on the lead lap. So we should see the Hare machine get the wave around. There he goes. Looks like the 99 of Mathia is going to change it up and restart in the bottom groove this time. So as he works his way through turns 1 and 2, he will be the inside car for the restart and the control car for that matter. First car to fire in the Geico restart box. Can't fire or pass the leader until he does. As they work down the back straightaway side by side, there's the field behind the official iRacing pace truck. So we'll be back to green flag racing here, coming around. 17 laps to go when the field takes the green. And we will have the 99 and the 01 on the front row, the 91, the 42, the 26 and the 41 will make up row number 3 into the Geico restart zone. The 99 hits the loud pedal and he is away, bringing the 91 with him as he disappears again. Oh, he's back. There he is. That was some crazy shenanigans, wasn't it? When a car disappears, he gets way up close to the fence that time off of turn number 2. The 91 is going to do 91 things and almost spin it out. He's going to drop back a handful of spots, but it's still Mathia leading the way in the 99. This time off of turn number 4, there's the gap. First to second to third. Fourth now, Chad Snyder. They work their way through turns 1 and 2, 16 laps to go that time across the line. Snyder continuing to hold on to 4th as Mathia is being hunted down by the Purcell 01 and the 42 of Alan Bledsoe. Bledsoe gets a good run on entry, was going to get a little tight through the middle. That's going to let the 01 get back away from him on corner exit. Not going to open too much of a gap, about 3 car lengths between him and the 42. This time down to 1 and 2. Still kind of maintaining the same distance between first, second, and third as they work off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. You can see the gap from first to second as now Purcell gets loose off of 2. He's going to go back to the top side, but the 42 is going to dive it down low in turn 3 and 4. They're going to be side by side potentially on the exit of turn 4, coming to 14 laps to go as Bledsoe looks to the inside. Able to get the move done, not quite yet. He's going to be dead heat at the line as he's got the bottom line into turn 1 though. Bledsoe is going to look to the inside this time again. Through 1 and 2 is going to get tight, drift up, keep it off the 0-1, but it's going to lose some time as the 0-1 is able to get back around him and get back that spot into second all alone. foul, nose to tail. They run second and third down the front straightaway again. Bledsoe's going to go back to the attack on the 0-1, this time with 13 laps to go. Brendan Mathia's got to be out front loving it. In the rearview mirror can see these two cars battling, and all that's going to do is slow them down and keep them off the number 1, first place number 99 machine. Down into turn 3 and 4 they go. Look a little further back. James Nelson trying to hunt down the 75, trying to hunt down the number 26 in 4th. That is 4th and 5th right there on your screen as they work through turn 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, they head down the back straightaway. Snyder leads the way over Nelson, then Ken Pack is behind them in 6th. Nelson way up to the top side that time through 3 and 4 as he's going to get a run on the exit. Not close enough to make a move, but keeps that momentum, and the motor spun up high on the top of the turns. This time though, he's going to go right back down to the bottom and kind of diamond this one off. He's going to drift up high and then cut back to the bottom on the exit of turn number 2. Not able to make any ground up on the 26, but he is going to work on that down the back straightaway. Back through 3 and 4, it's still Mathia up front over Kyle Purcell. Bledsoe there, still trying to get by the 0-1 in 2nd. Snyder 4th, James Nelson holds on to 5th. 10 laps to go that time across the line for Mathia in the 99. The field starts to stretch itself out here over the last 10 laps of this one. Make their way down out of turn number 4. So Mathia, Purcell, Bledsoe, Snyder, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Nelson holds on to 5th. Eight to go for the leader. This time through 3 and 4, it's going to be 7 to go as they get closer to the line. Chad Snyder, James Nelson, he's going to spin, gets up into the outside wall, able to continue. That's going to open the door for Pack to get by. Kurzalek almost gets into the back of them. They go 3 wide with Hoots down the front straight. See if they can get this sorted out before the entry of turn number 1. Kurzalek thinks better of it. He's going to go right on the brakes down to the bottom, see if he can get them both on the inside. Can he hold the gas down off of turn number 2? He gets into the side of the 91. That's going to slow them both down. They're going to get passed by a couple of cars there. That is the 54 and the 5. So James Nelson is going to get off pretty easy for hitting the wall there late in that one as he works his way down the front straightaway. Now back in 6th. Brendan Mathia, though, continues to lead the way through 1 and 2. 5 laps to go. Sorry, 6 laps to go, this time off of turn number 2, and it looks like Bledsoe's been able to get around that 0-1. Let's see if we can find a replay of that for you. This should be it here on your screen. So you just got a good run off a corner exit on the inside, able to make that work through 3 and 4. As we go back to live racing action, continues to be Mathia, Bledsoe, Purcell, Snyder, Ken Pack now back up into the top 5. Like I said with Ken, very sneaky in these third stages, always ends up near the top of the results when you haven't seen him most of the afternoon. But here he is, holding on to 5th with 4 laps to go this time as Mathia comes out of turn number 4. Bledsoe gets loose out of turn number 4. That's going to open the door for Purcell as he's going to look to the inside as they go into turn 1 and 2. Side by side, Purcell able to get on the brakes and hold it off the inside of the 42. This time out of 2, though. Is it going to be side by side? Nope. Bledsoe able to get that spot back as they go back down the back straightaway. Right down into turn 3 and 4, though. They go side by side this time. Come out of turn number 4. See who's going to have the spot at the line. 3 laps to go. It's going to be Bledsoe over Purcell for second as they cross the line and back down into turn number 1. Purcell's not going away. Bledsoe's going to use that higher groove to make sure he uses the momentum and closes the door. That time off of 4-2. Down the back straightaway they go. Two laps to go this time across the line from the starter. As they're right there, 2 to go for the leader as he crosses the line that time. As he's going to be in the driver's seat here, as he has a pretty good lead over second place at this point. We'll go down to the back straightaway cam. You can see the difference between first and second and third right there. And then we should see Chad Snyder come into the picture 5 seconds off the lead, but still holding on to fourth. This time out of turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be white flag in the air for Brendan Mathai. He's looking to pick up back-to-back wins here at New Hampshire tonight. White flag in the air as we work the final lap of New Hampshire 181, this time through 1 and 2. Unchallenged is Brandon Mathai, leads by 1.4 seconds over Alan Bledsoe. As down the back straightaway they go, you can see the gap back to second and third on the entry of turn number 3. The 99 drives it in. He will bring it through 3 and 4 for the final time. And you can call him a 6-time winner on the year. Brendan Mathai out of turn 4 down to the checkered flag. Your winner tonight, Brendan Mathai in the number 99. As he will work his way down the back straightaway. And he will come back around to celebrate his victory here in this one, I am sure, his sixth win of the season for that number 99 car. So we'll see if we can get a word from some of our drivers here at the end of this one. We'll see if we can dial up some interviews for you. Just bear with me 1 second. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to see if we can get a word with our 4th place finisher tonight. Let's see if we can get Chad on the phone. Hey Chad, it's Nathan up in the booth. One second here, folks. Sorry about that. Hey Chad, you got a copy? Nope, doesn't look like Chad's available, so we'll see if we can get a word with tonight's 3rd place finisher, Kyle Purcell. Hey Kyle, it's Nathan up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Hard-fought 3rd place finish for you tonight. A bit of a crazy race from start to finish. Obviously, a 3rd place is a good result. I think you'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, with the aggression early on in the race, I was just happy to survive all that. I got into it with someone on pit exit because they tried to pass me under yellow on a 1-lane wide pit exit, and I didn't even know he was there. So if that's the worst incident I get in, then I think that's a decent day. So we'll take that and move on to a track that's a little bit less sketchy on corner exit, hopefully.
All right, congrats, Kyle, on your 3rd place, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again next week.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was 3rd place finisher, Kyle Purcell. We'll see if we can get a word with 2nd place finisher tonight, Alan Bledsoe here. Let me see if we can dial him up. Hey, Al, you got a copy? It's Nathan up in the booth.
Yeah, 2nd place copy.
Well, 2nd place is better than 3rd place.
While true, I still think I had a better car than Brendan. I couldn't stay out of the trouble, man.
I think it was. I think that was the case for a lot of guys. Calamity pretty much from start to finish in this one. But I know you're disappointed, but still a solid finish for you in 2nd place, and hopefully you can bounce back, and we'll talk to you one spot better next week.
We'll see. Hey, I want to say I was hoping to get a win here. For my dad, it is going to be his birthday this weekend and obviously Father's Day, so hoping to get him an early birthday present, but man, just fell one spot short. So sorry, Dad.
All right, thanks, Alan. Shout out to your dad. Happy birthday this week, and yeah, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. But hopefully, we'll talk to you again next week, Al.
All right, see ya.
All right, that was second place finisher Al Bledsoe, and tonight we'll talk with six-time winner on the year Brendan Mathia. Get him up here. Hey, Brendan, it's Nathan. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Congrats on the win, number 6 on the season. This one was probably a little bit harder than you wanted it to be. Pretty crazy race from beginning to end.
Yeah, that was challenging for sure. Definitely probably the most challenging win of the year. Alan definitely had a really fast car and just never get back up once he got wrecked. So just consistency week in and week out, and just not making mistakes and put you in positions to win.
Well, you've been in the position to win 6 times now, so shout out on that. 6 wins on the season, and hopefully we'll talk to you a couple more times here in the next few weeks.
For sure. Thank you.
No problem. So that was tonight's winner, Brendan Mathia, picking up, like I said, his 6th win on the year. And we're going to take a look here quickly at the final finishing order as it is getting late. That was a long one tonight, 181 laps around New Hampshire. So the finishing order on your screen there. Brendan Mathia picks up the win over Al Bledsoe, Kyle Purcell, Chad Snyder with a solid 4th place finish with no nose cone on that one. Let's see if we can still get a word with Chad. 1 second here. Hey Chad, it's Nathan in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
I just wanted to pull you up here and give you a shout out because you finished that race. I don't know if anyone told you didn't have a nose cone on your car.
Oh no, I was very aware from the time that I got into that wreck where with I believe Alan and a couple others. I don't know exactly who was in it. Something happened with my fast repair where it used my fast repair, but it didn't use my fast repair. So it used it up, but it did not fix the car. So therefore, the whole rest of the race, to go straight, I was holding my wheel at about 11 o'clock. Like I had to learn how to drive all over again. So it was very, very evident that the car was damaged, but just it happened in such a way where the damage tightened the car up enough to where I could be really aggressive on drive off.
Okay.
I was able to basically, I guess, reteach myself how to drive through the corner and get that good exit off. And I ran my fastest lap after the damage. It was really kind of bizarre, but I'll take them any way I can get them at this point.
All right. Well, congrats on the 4th place finish. Hopefully we can talk to you again next couple weeks here. But yeah, shout outs for a strong finish in this one, Chad.
Thanks, Nathan, man. Thanks for doing the broadcast, bud. We appreciate what you do.
No problem. So that was 4th place finisher Chad Snyder. Obviously had a bit of iRacing technical difficulties where the fast repair didn't fast repair. But like he said, made the car drivable and that much better to finish there in 4th spot. So he will finish in 4th. Ken Pack will finish in 5th tonight. Riley Hoots bounces back into 6th. James Nelson there will be 7th after a bit of a contact with the wall late in the 3rd stage, putting him back a few spots further than I'm sure he would hope to be. Michael Boone in 8th. Mike Kurdzilek finishes in 9th. Curtis Sabaran comes home in 10th. Tyrone Yo will finish in the 11th spot tonight. And I just want to say shout out to Tyrone. Of the 15 cars, Tyrone had no incident points, so kept it on the track, kept it out of everyone else's incidents, and comes home with a 0 incident race. The next closest to him was Brendan with 4. So shout out to Tyrone, 11th place finish and 0x on the night. Behind him, 1 lap down in 12th was the 20 of Larry Garnes, who had some incidents at the beginning and then a couple at the end, so finishing 1 lap down. And then 3 cars that weren't able to finish the race tonight: Travis Rodriguez, Dave Hera, and Dave Lerfano, all involved in multiple accidents resulting in the earlier use of their fast repair, meaning they were not able to use it later in the race when they were in trouble again. So thanks for tuning in here tonight. That's the rundown of the field and the results tonight. So let's, while I still have your attention, we're going to take a quick look here at the upcoming schedule. Where is it? Right here. So tonight we are at New Hampshire. Next week we head to Nashville Super Speedway for an afternoon event. 2 weeks from tonight, on the 25th, we are in Chicago for a Chicago street race. And then July 2nd, off to Pocono for a 3-turn triangle showdown. From there, that's July 2nd. And then on July 9th, 4 weeks from tonight, we head back to Indy and to the Oval for the Indianapolis event this year. So thanks again for those who tuned in on the SimWorld Racing Network. My name is Nathan Christensen. Always happy to have you here. So glad you could join us. We'll be back on the air about 8:25 next Tuesday night. Don't forget to tune in to the boys on Friday. They'll have the Quick Finishers Racing League event this Friday night at 8 o'clock. 2 Daves, 1 Booth will be coming at you on the air for that one. And then Sunday night we go back truck racing for the first time in 4 weeks. The trucks will be on tap this Sunday. Let me just again take a look at the schedule for them. It's very little. I have to really squint. So it looks like the trucks are headed to Nashville also. So the 16th, this coming Sunday, Father's Day, 150 laps from Nashville Super Speedway. So if you're around, make sure you join us then also, as the 2 Daves will have the call of that one. Again, thanks for tuning in to the All-American Racing League Cup Series from New Hampshire. My name is Nathan Christensen, and I just want to say have a great night.